In our pursuit of love and relationships, it's common to believe that happiness is rooted in receiving affection and validation from others. But now, imagine a life where your sense of joy isn't reliant on another's approval, where fleeting glances, unread messages, or ambiguous communication no longer hold the power to sway your emotional well-being. This isn't some far-off fantasy. It's a very real possibility that's available to you today. By drawing from the timeless teachings of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy built on inner peace and resilience, we can uncover the key to creating happiness that isn't dictated by our surroundings. So how does this all tie into the desire for someone to miss you? In today's video, we'll explore how the wisdom of Stoic thought can reshape not only our personal growth, but also our connections with others. Together, we'll learn the art of becoming memorable, not by scheming or forcing outcomes, but by embodying a calm independence and grounded self-worth. When we commit to evolving personally, practicing emotional self-sufficiency, and embracing the present moment without dependence, we naturally radiate strength and, ironically, become truly unforgettable. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay with us until the end. Each section is carefully designed to help guide you toward a deeper, more stoic way of living. Let's begin. Number 1. Letting go of the urge to control. Stoics had a powerful realization. Much of our stress, frustration, and even suffering stems from trying to control the uncontrollable. We've all done it, investing time and energy into shaping outcomes, influencing people, or forcing situations to match our expectations, only to face disappointment. While this might seem disheartening at first, it's actually meant to free us. Letting go of this need to control lifts the burden of impossible expectations. Embracing Stoicism isn't about becoming passive or indifferent. It's about turning inward and focusing on what we can shape: our choices, our mindset, our responses. That's where our true power lies. When we concentrate our efforts here, we build patience, understanding, and resilience. That's the birthplace of peace. Stoicism teaches us to accept the flow of life, to separate effort from outcome. We can give our best, but realize that results often lie outside our influence. And that's perfectly okay. It doesn't diminish our effort. It simply redefines how we evaluate success. Living in line with our values while letting go of outcomes allows us to live with more freedom and authenticity. The philosophy also challenges our definitions of control, success, and security. Real strength, it suggests, comes not from manipulating our surroundings, but from mastering our inner world in daily life. This means being adaptable, embracing the unexpected, and meeting life's curveballs with an open heart and calm mind. As we integrate this Stoic practice, we begin to feel less stressed, form deeper relationships, and gain greater presence in the now. Letting go of control isn't defeat. It's reclaiming power in the most meaningful way. It's a step toward inner freedom and a life shaped by peace, purpose, and resilience. Number 2. Self-growth versus external validation. Have you ever caught yourself longing for validation? Maybe from likes on social media or reactions from loved ones. It's easy to fall into the trap of tying our self-worth to the way others respond to us. But what if real happiness begins from within? This is one of Stoicism's central teachings. We must focus on what lies in our control, our behavior, our attitude, and let go of what we can't influence, like other people's opinions or feelings. That doesn't mean we stop caring. It means we stop depending. Think about the times you've waited for someone to show they missed you. It's like handing them the remote to your emotions. One shift in their behavior and your mood spirals. Stoicism hands that remote back to you. It encourages cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-discipline, qualities that foster a sense of internal fulfillment. This approach doesn't reject connection. Instead, it promotes forming relationships built on mutual respect, not emotional neediness. And here's the paradox: when we stop chasing attention and start growing from within, we naturally become more compelling to others. Confidence, self-direction, and passion for life are incredibly attractive, so why not redirect our energy? Rather than seeking validation, let's invest it into enriching our inner world, learning new things, discovering our values, and pursuing what genuinely lights us up. Not only is this fulfilling, it also makes us someone worth missing. Stoicism doesn't suppress our desire for connection. It just reminds us that our value doesn't depend on it. By grounding ourselves in these principles, we can create a life that's peaceful, whole, and independent from external validation. Number 3, cultivating independence and emotional strength. At the heart of Stoicism is this powerful concept. While we may not control life's events, we do control our reactions. This understanding doesn't just free us, it empowers us. Stoicism doesn't ask us to be emotionless or to ignore what we feel. Instead, it invites us to acknowledge our emotions, understand them, and then choose how to respond. Focus on what you can control and release what you can't. This isn't just philosophy, it's a toolkit for emotional strength. Take everyday frustrations, like being cut off in traffic or having plans fall through. Rather than letting irritation take over, Stoicism invites us to shift focus back to ourselves, how we respond, how we adapt. This fosters a kind of independence rooted in inner stability. And this isn't isolation. It's the foundation for deeper, more authentic relationships. When we stop relying on others to regulate our emotions, we show up more whole and grounded in our connections, and love. This means caring deeply, but not making our happiness contingent on another person's behavior. It encourages partnerships built on strength, not dependency. Living with this kind of emotional resilience also means embracing life's rhythm. Change is constant. Stoicism helps us lean into this, recognizing that setbacks aren't obstacles, they're growth opportunities. Building this kind of resilience starts with self-awareness, checking in with how we feel and respond, especially under stress. Practicing presence, gratitude, and value-driven actions helps us stay centered. By applying these principles, we become our own emotional anchor, steady in the face of chaos, and connected from a place of strength. The Stoic journey isn't one we walk alone. It's a collective path, enriched by shared wisdom. Number 4, living a life of meaning. Turning to the timeless guidance of philosophers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, we find a common thread. A meaningful life is one lived in harmony with nature, virtue, and our deeper selves. True fulfillment doesn't lie in wealth, accolades, or social status. For the Stoics, a rich life is grounded in character, in wisdom, integrity, and the pursuit of the common good. It's about aligning with our core values, even when it's difficult, and showing up with intention. Creating this kind of life calls for deep reflection. It pushes us to question not only our actions, but also the reasons behind them. Are we guided by genuine virtue or seeking approval? Stoicism also frees us from the chase of controlling the external world. It reorients our energy toward what we can shape, our perceptions, our responses, and the values we embody daily. Living meaningfully, then, isn't about constant achievement, it's about how we approach life. It's choosing to grow from challenges, to find strength in setbacks, and to cultivate empathy through experience. This philosophy encourages both small acts and grand gestures. Kindness, mindfulness, appreciation of nature, self-care, and nurturing real relationships. All of these, when done with intention, create a deeply satisfying life. And the journey toward meaning isn't one we make alone. It's a shared path, supported by the insights of those before us and the presence of those beside us. As we wrap up this journey through Stoic philosophy, one thing becomes clear. These teachings offer more than just ideas, they offer a lifestyle. A way of living rooted in purpose, clarity, and inner peace. The tools we've explored today aren't abstract, they're practical. When applied, they help us face challenges with courage, deepen our relationships, and find joy in simplicity. By embracing Stoicism, we let go of what we can't control and turn our energy inward, toward the present, toward self-mastery, and toward meaning. This approach builds a quiet strength inside us, a kind of calm that doesn't waver, even in life's chaos. Following the Stoic path doesn't mean avoiding difficulty. It means meeting it with resilience, guided by principles that endure. It teaches us that while the external world may be unpredictable, our perspective, choices, and values remain within our grasp. And in the end, this shift from chasing fulfillment to creating it from within is the secret to lasting happiness. Thank you for being part of this meaningful conversation. If you found value in this journey, explore the videos on the screen for more timeless insights. Until next time, remember, the most powerful journey you'll ever take is the one inward.